Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 at Game of Thrones. We have plenty of war to be had today, and I think we're actually starting already in a war. Yeah, we have our army here, and we're trying to take the Pale Mountains. So let's go ahead and locate our army. Where are they? They're over here, way up in the northeast. 3 months to raise the men then, and then we're going to march our way west. In fact, I think we already have enough men. Let's stop the gathering. That should easily be enough. Yeah, look at that. They have hardly any manpower. 1,000 men, and I bet hardly any of those are men-at-arms. While out on a leisurely stroll, the cry of a particular merchant stands out from the regular hustle and bustle of the street. "Greetings, my lord. I have an exquisite assortment of wares, if my lord has the coin." As I peer at the myriad of goods in the stall, I can hear Lord Torgold murmur, "The etchings on that piece must be real, and quite valuable too." He glances at me with a triumphant smile. I believe this piece would be the more lucrative choice. I mean, yeah, I have good stewardship. And there we go, a successful haggle for us there as well. And we get a potsherd. Wow, was that really worth it? I don't think so. Once we are past the next two stalls, Lord Torgold beams at me. "Yes, quite good indeed. I couldn't have done it much better myself." He casually eyes the baubles in the stall next to us and shoots me an anticipating side glance. "Wait, how much money are you going to spend of mine? Maybe I could teach you a couple of strategies." And there we go, successful persuasion. We have managed to teach my master of coin a lesson or two there. Let's go ahead and march into battle now, though. Oh, we can demand payments as well. 15 gold there, thank you very much. And 5 gold there. We could have got 50, but 5 is plenty. She is a Targaryen after all, so I don't want to punish her too much. "A sellsword by the name of Lyman has arrived at my court today, and after first speaking to my master at arms, he has come before me seeking employment." Okay. You're quite good. You're a trained fighter, unyielding defender, and an aspiring blade master with 20 prowess. Yes, I am in need of men with your skills for 20 gold. Welcome to my knights, basically. What kind of perks should we get here? Levy? And we don't really care for levies, do we? I think what we should get here, collect tactives effectiveness plus 25% if we go for this. Are we? "Lord Elmo of Maidstone has accused my master of coin, Lord Torgold, of having copulated with his lover. Such things cannot be accepted outside of marriage. These accusations are naught but malice and lies. We're not going to bother with this." And there we go. We already sieged this down and took a prisoner. Let's go ahead and take another camp. I expect this war should be over pretty fast indeed. How fast is our siege time? Look at that, only 3-4 weeks, and we gained 300 gold as well thanks to my wife. That's incredible. We're actually very rich right now, which is a nice change because we haven't been so rich in the last few episodes. We sieged another one there, and just like that, another war going in our favor. Let's go ahead and enforce the demands. "To my liege, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands." So be it. Let's disband the men. I won't forget this time. I think we can also... Yeah, look at that. We can go ahead and ransom you for 10 gold. Well, we'll go ahead and do that. We can also change your contract. I want more taxes. Oh, he's a target. It's fine. We want all the taxes. We can demand payment for you as well. Only 1 gold. But we're 1 gold richer than we were before. Did we gain any lands because of this? We didn't. We have these lands. We've gained 2 more, though. That's very nice. So how much of the north do we have left to conquer? Not too much at all. Look at that. Just some little pieces here and there. We can actually declare wars. The Stalking Shore. So we can take the chieftain or the chiefdom. I would rather take the High Lordship, though. There we go. We take all of that for 180 prestige. Let's go ahead and start this one. And then, do we have a banner nearby? We don't want it to be too close because otherwise I won't raise the men in time and then bad things happen. We can probably raise some men over here though. Yeah, we already have a banner here. Right, let's go ahead and raise the men at arms. That's going to take 13 months. Wowzers. That's quite the time actually. Harwood Dragon, a nobleman, has fulfilled his solemn oath and has departed this world under the mantle of his white cloak. Harwood died from his wounds. Oh, he must have died from the battles. He was a warrior of incredible renown. Those who had the fortune to see him with a blade in hand described him as having fought like the warrior incarnate. His steel now rests alongside him, but it will echo in the minds of young warriors across the realms for centuries. With his departure to the Seven Heavens, the duty now falls to fill the vacancy amongst the renowned ranks of the White Cloaks. Bring me the greatest knights in the realm. We're also going to make Erston here our new head of the King's Guard, just to keep things organised. Let's go ahead and stop the gathering. We already have enough men. Who do I want to invite to my King's Guard? I think you are a formidable fighter and already refusing marriage. So I think Denold is the certain choice here. Let's go and pick him. And then whilst we're doing all the ceremonies, we can go westwards and take this new land as our own. Try and unite the remaining clans of the north. To the sensible Rhaegar, I would be honoured to serve within your King's Guard. You should come to the capital to take your vows. My King's Guard Denold kneels before me, swearing to exchange his life for mine, to obey your word and keep your confidence, to speak their mind or hold their tongue at your beck, and to defend the honour of your name, your dynasty and your throne. He rises, now pledged toward you with all his strength, and to give his blood for yours. Rise, Sir Denold. There we go. You think you can go behind my back and appoint my brother to your guard, you abhorrent cur? My pretentious vassal storms to me after the... What? I don't need to apologise to the likes of you. This absolute fool. Who does he think he's speaking to? We might have to raise the dragon just to go ahead and teach him a lesson. Lady Alla has approached me claiming she has discovered who was behind the murder. Okay, I don't really care about this. Yeah, 300 gold. Not really bothered. We have more important priorities to focus on at the moment. So we've managed to catch their armies off guard here. And just like that, actually, we won the war because we captured their leader. Very easy. Greetings, King Rhaegar of the Iron Throne. May you live in harmony and contentment. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So be it. We can go ahead and disband the men again once more too. And look at that. We've gained even more territory. How did the battle go, I wonder? I think... Oh, yeah, look at this. We haven't lost anyone. I mean, we lost my Kingsguard from his wounds, actually, I guess. But that was from a previous battle. We'll go ahead and do some of this later. Can I declare any more wars? The High Chiefess of Knowing Owl. I can take the Bay of Ice. Let's go ahead and declare this one, then. I can feel we're getting so close now to finally having united the final kingdom. Let's go ahead and raise the men-at-arms. My dear Hazel, I might not have loved you, yet I feel you're passing more acutely than I even thought possible. You are always there, my constant companion. Did I take you for granted? There are so many things I left unsaid. I hope you find peace. Oh dear, my wife has died. In which case, we probably should find another alliance. Probably so they don't rise against us. Preferably someone who's not a child. Yeah, that's not going to happen, is it? Everyone's a child. I mean, what about you? You're 29. With the Quargoyles? I can't even say that. Oh, what about Linesfo? Look at that. She is beautiful. Let's go ahead and marry Liness. She is beautiful. We'll go ahead and send that proposal off. And we get a small alliance as well. Let's go ahead and ransom these prisoners for some more gold. And we can also demand some payments as well. Look at that. 50 gold from Edmund. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, my friend. We can stop gathering the men as well now. I wonder why it still takes several months after the men-at-arms are raised. I'm not quite sure. We're going to go straight for the capital. In fact, let's stop that just a second. Let's go ahead and intercept that army. Wait, where are you going? That's the long way. Okay, we're going to take their capital. This way's much faster. To the benevolent King Rhaegar of the Iron Throne, I gladly accept your marriage proposal. Okay, excellent. Let's go back to the war. There we go. 1 month then. And we will gain this siege. And look at that, my wife is already pregnant. We didn't waste much time there at all, did we? I wasn't expecting to have more children at this point. There we go, with siege down their capital. Where's their army? Their army's in the north. Let's try and go ahead and intercept them. I have a feeling if we can beat them, we might be able to capture a useful prisoner once again. Ganos enters the throne room accompanied by a man foreign to you. My lord, Ganos rasps, a proud look on his face. It is my honor to introduce you to Gilbert Fowler. He is a most puissant man of considerable martial talent and has forsaken marriage and titles in hope of one day joining your King's Guard. I mean, you are actually looking quite formidable. You know what? Perhaps you would take another position and then you can become my King's Guard when available. Where are these guys? Okay, that's a tiny little area right next to us. Let's go ahead and attack them. They weren't too scared, and then just as planned, we managed to capture someone valuable as well. Let's enforce the demands. To my liege, blessings upon you and your house. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So be it. Look at that. Things are going really smoothly. And just like that, we just have 2 more areas now to capture. We can't actually take them, though. And I'm holding too many duchies. What's this? The Bay of Ice. Let's go ahead and give that to... I guess just give it to someone random who already is in here. I'm going to give you the Bay of Ice, but you have to serve me. That's the deal here. There we go. We also have this one, the Pale Mountains. Let's go ahead and just give that away to you as well. I don't think it matters too much who we give it to. And we'll keep the Kingdom of Fen for ourselves for now. Right. Let's go ahead and attack the Stalking Shore. We should be able to buy a claim here. There we go. 500 piety. Thank you very much. Oh, this piety is actually coming in handy here. We can't declare war yet. We must have a truce with them for some reason. What about this? Can I buy a claim and declare war on you? We'll have to see. Yes, we can declare war on you. Okay, let's go ahead and declare this then. Only 200 prestige once again. And I think I'll raise the men over here this time. Actually, this is impassable. Let's go ahead and raise the men up here. That should give us enough time to raise them before the enemy reach us and attack us. Oh, wow. Supply is definitely an issue up here. The men are raised. I think we're going to solidify them into one army, though. It doesn't make much sense to have them all split out. I mean, I know supply is an issue, but this is just way too much. And then we're going to go ahead and put Prince Aelys commanding the army as well. Let's make our way down here. We can go ahead and take their camp straight away. In fact, what I'm going to do is try and fight them, because we might get lucky and capture their leader again. With a tired yet blissful smile, Linnes presents me with a perfect daughter. Who will you become, my child, and what should I call you? I think we should go with Rhaenys. Rhaenys is more than perfect, and she's quick and beautiful as well. Let's go ahead and pin her, just so we can keep an eye on her, and we'll pick her education when she's a little bit older. My courtier Giles has insisted on seeing me, even though I have made it known that I would rather be alone. My charming king, it has now been a long while since you last showed yourself at court. We all tried to do our best to maintain appearances in your absence, but the Iron Throne Court cannot function without the king in attendance. Ah, not this again. I'll visit my court when I see fit. I already threw a feast for you guys. Is that not enough? Why are you being so demanding? I'm trying to unite the kingdom north of the wall. And you're just picking problems. Oh dear, we're infirm. I knew that getting older would mean doing everything slower, but I didn't think it would all come to a halt until my death. Lately I feel a constant malice, and everything takes more effort than before. I'm worried that if I lie down, I might not be able to get up again. There is no doubt that my time is running out. I feel like I can do naught but to await death's sweet embrace to claim me. How long will I have to wait? Oh dear. Are we about to die? My health is poor and it is ailing, and we are now infirm. I think we might be dying. Our time is near. Will we be able to unite the 8 kingdoms before we die? That's the new question now. How did the battle go? Oh, very nice. We captured someone as well. In fact, we can ransom them. Let's go ahead and do this. And we'll ransom you as well. 45 gold. That's very nice. And I think we'll go ahead and capture their base camp too. Look at that, all the other Targaryen armies fighting as well, trying to take land for themselves. It's nice to see. 30 days until we siege their base camp then. I imagine this should give us the victory. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, it hasn't. Okay, we're going to have to go ahead and siege another camp then. Let's go ahead and siege this one. This one should definitely give us the victory. 3 weeks to go ahead and siege this. As I lay upon my bed, prostrated by my sickness and cursing my weak, failing body, I can barely even make out the human figure approaching. Their slow steps and heavy silence are starting to scare me. They must guess my unease from the faint sounds leaving my mouth and the jerky movements of my hands, for their steps turn hurried, and soon a warm hand is holding my own and a familiar face enters my field of view. Hush, Rhaegar. It's just me, Gedmund. Oh, how it pains me to see you like this. I wish I could do something, anything, to ease your discomfort. Please stay with me, my friend. I don't want to die. I must see the kingdoms united before my passing. I had a dream, and I must see it come to fruition. Let's go ahead and enforce the demands. To my liege, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I comply with your demands. Okay, right. A little bit of a misclick there. Can we do it in time? We have the Stalking Shore. It's the only land in the 7 kingdoms. I mean, I guess 8 kingdoms. I mean, we can't get these guys to be my vassals, so that's fine. And the wall is separate. These are the only lands not serving under the Iron Throne. We do have a claim, however, we have a truce, I think. I could break the truce. Do I break the truce in order to try and see my plans? I think so. We're gonna have to do it. Time is limited, and we don't have much of it left. Let's go ahead and raise the men once more, and hopefully we can take this last little bit of land before I die. Here we are then. We're going to attack the final base camp. Hopefully this is enough and we don't die before it happens. 40 days for the siege. They only have 200 men, so I think we can definitely win this. However, we do also have a dangerous Liberty faction about brewing, so that could ruin things as well. So we need to win the war fast, and unfortunately that wasn't enough to win the war. Let's go ahead and intercept their armies. If we can get a quick victory against them, we might be able to do something special here. Let's wait and see. And the war still isn't won. Oh dear, we need to go ahead and take another camp. I think the Liberty faction might actually fire before we're able to do this. 2 months until this happens. Oh dear. I have tried to get an alliance here, but it doesn't seem to be working, unfortunately. Greetings, my benign liege. I have discovered that Lord Arryn's inherited contract obliges him to more than you have collected. Time to right the wrong. Yes, why not? Don't care too much about this, but we do get some more taxes. I have another daughter as well. Let's go ahead and call you Shaver Targaryen. You're comely and quick. I'll go ahead and ping you as well, just so we can give you your proper education. My prisoner, Chiefess Bird-Eater, has escaped my dungeons. What a name. The guards have nothing to stay in their defense, but damage is already done nonetheless. Curse you, Bird-Eater. Oh dear. Maybe it was the birds that helped her out. Who knows? Maybe it's just a code name there. And just like that, we have won the war. Let's enforce the demands. To my liege, blessings upon you and your house. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So be it. And if we zoom out, we have done it. United the 8th Kingdom. Let's go ahead and turn off the UI so we can look at this glory. Oh, absolutely beautiful stuff. And I think that's where we're probably going to wrap up the series. It's considering we started this playthrough on the very first version of the mod, like 2 days after it released. I think it's time to wrap up, and then on the next playthrough we can have fun with all the new updates and the bugs that they've fixed and whatnot. Yeah, it's been incredible. I've had a lot of fun with this series so far. I think this is episode 31 or 32. So I wasn't expecting it to go this long, honestly, and it's been great for the channel as well. We definitely saw a spike in activity when we started this. So thank you if you're still here from the very first episode. It's been greatly appreciated and a fun journey as well. And in the next series, we're probably going to be playing as House Dane by the looks of it. And I hope we have many more series in the Game of Thrones mod to come. But that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching as always. I will see you next time.